Hey guys, back with another update on the QAV250. I guess you would call this version 2. I switched out the NAS 32 for the CC3D whenever they came out with the 10.14 or the 14.10, whatever it is, the mini-me firmware. And it's a lot better for somebody like me. My NAS 32, I don't know what the deal was with it, but a lot of people complained about it and nobody really had an answer. But sometimes just randomly when you would be going into like hard turns, um, the whole thing would just kind of skid and just turn around and be uncontrollable. Um, so whenever I already had a CC3D, so whenever that new update come out, I threw it in there, got everything going on that, the Tyrannus, and it's really fun now. It went from my least favorite to probably my favorite quad to fly. Um, I stripped off all the OSD because I really don't need it, and it was a Breeze OSD, so it would take a couple minutes to get a lock anyway, so it would just sit there and burn battery power. Um, this thing's taken a lot of lickings. Obviously, we go through a lot of props. My Easter egg landing gear have broke a few times, and I've replaced a few of those, but they're still working out good. Um, I switched out to a 200 milliwatt video transmitter instead of the 6, and it works just fine. I have some Spironet on here, but as you can see from doing some flips and practicing flips and crashes, I broke the top off of this, broke the SMA connector, resoldered that, and reinforced it with 5-minute epoxy to see if that'll help on that. So that's pretty much all that's new on there. During one of my wrecks, I lost a Mobius, which really stunk. So I got another one, and what I did is I have these locator tags that I bought with a little remote. Now it only works up to about 100 to 150 feet, but it's really good because I 5-minute epoxy one onto my Mobius. So basically, hopefully, if I ever crash, this thing is going to be within 100 to 150 feet, and I'll be able to find it. So that's an idea. The other thing too is I put Velcro on there along with the strap for double protection. So I'm using the QAV250 cloud setup on CC3D. I set up the levels. I actually changed one of them to Ratitude so that way I can practice doing flips, and I increased the responsiveness on both of the other two PID banks. Other than that, whatever they come from, that one guy's, it's pretty much the closest that matches mine as far as the motors and the battery and the all-up weight. So it's the closest for now until somebody else puts some other stuff on there. But the other thing I did is I got a pair of Dominator V2s, and that's really helping the FPV. I always use monitors. I still kind of prefer monitors just because I like having sight. But that's really with the bigger quads. With this one, the Dominators just make it so much easier to fly, and you really get into it when I find myself kind of ducking and swaying and everything else. And I'm by no means a great pilot at all, but I'm able to do things now with the Dominators and the CC3D that I was never ever able to do before when the NAS was on there and everything else. So I'll put up my latest clip. I just was outside flying and practicing a little bit and going through some trees and stuff, and kind of ran into one and pulled a wire out, so just had to resolder it up and get it going again. So that's the beauty of these things, is you can fix and repair them in nearly minutes. So that's it for now. Got any questions, let me know. Like, subscribe. Talk to you later.
.25 D 0 telemetry lost, telemetry recovered. 8 volts.